What is up, everybody? Tuberverse TV here today, and we're gonna talk about Grums once again. If you don't know who this is a guy who's an ex-developer for major projects like World of Warcraft, Starfield, Diablo 2, but is now has been resorted to being an Xbox hater, a developer who's just a bitter hater of new projects by other relevant developers right now. Because his last project was Firefall, and the game flopped horrendously. It is notoriously being memed by this. Scroll probably you probably see the buzz, the big meme of this game. Let me see, where is that buzz at? Where is it at? Here we go. He's been mean with this whole bus because he spent a lot of money promoting this game with this ridiculous looking bus to try to make it look somewhat like, just like visually, aesthetically like the game. And the game flopped, so this whole bus was a waste of money. And he's been bitter ever since that game flopped. So now he's hating on Bethesda, so to say. And this news post just proves more of that sentiment. He says the only clowns are the ones that worship Bethesda and Xbox, so had they swarmed me and ended up with a mid game, it turned out I was right. Pretty much saying Starfield was mid. He's just been hating on Bethesda ever since this game released, and it's just so mind-boggling. A developer who's in the industry is just so bitter and spiteful towards Bethesda when their games completely just triumph over his last project, which is completely flopped. So, and he's responding to this person who stated, because the internet was clowning you. Once again, this is about the whole Starscream fiasco. He says, people try to copy me, but they can't touch the original 10 million views. Once again, he's bragging about him complaining about the Starfield start screen. He's using as an accolade that his tweet got 10 million views. And it was like, your legacy was once a game developer who made amazing projects before in the past, but now you're just being known for the Xbox hater who just complained about the start screen. That's literally the legacy this guy wants to have now at this point. And it's just like, really? That's just sad. It just seems so sad to be. Like, you made games before in the past that people loved. Now you just want to hate on games now. Okay. And all you end up with was death and a failed career because of a bus. I'll let you decide which is far worse. I guess he's getting paid by Elon Musk now with his new Twitter, the Twitter thing now. So I guess that was his new career, going at it with Xbox fans to get paid from Elon Musk at this point. I honestly wouldn't call it mid, and I am someone who is always frustrated because Bethesda makes games that sounds like something I would enjoy, but does it so poorly that I wish any studio had made it. Starfield is a pretty good game, which makes it the best game. Okay. It's an 8 out of 10 game. Any successful game dev will see that it's not the mid of ratings, so I understand your confusion on the matter. Yeah. Anybody who plays Starfield who like Bethesda games, I don't say you can say this game is just horrible. If you're a fan of Bethesda games. Now if you don't like Bethesda games, I can see why you don't like this game, but if you like the Fallouts, the Skyrims, the Elder Scrolls, I don't see why you wouldn't like Starfield. It's in the same realm of those games, so I think you're the clown. Surely your job has to pay more than X outrage farming. You've got your finger in so many pies, anyone would think you owned a bakery. Okay. Say, buddy, how's your lucrative career with the hit video game World of Warcraft going? Former career. Yeah. Not too good. Bro is looking for clicks again to feel relevant. And that's so sad. This dude has to hate on games to be relevant again in the game industry. Hi Grums, how's the jealous life in your envy bus? All you got left is that bus. And I'm pretty sure you don't even got the bus anymore. That's just, jeez. 87 rating, 10 million players, highest selling Bethesda launch title, didn't waste the budget on a buzz. Okay. How is Firefall going? Oh, wait. Yeah. This guy says the rent is due. I'm assuming that's why he's hating on Xbox so much. This whole Twitter timeline is mostly hating on Xbox. It's like just weird. Once again, this is not an average Sony fanboy. This is a game developer, an ex-game developer, so to say. And all he does is hate on Starfield and Xbox and Bethesda. This is you after all that. Okay. I already spent more time with Starfield than any game you ever worked on, but I'm impressed that Blizzard managed to make good games despite your involvement. I'm sure that wasn't an easy feat. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Blizzard, but I need to give credit where it's due. The calling you out rightfully deserved is rightfully deserved. It is a rent free in your mind. This is crazy. You weren't right though. I'm a huge Bethesda fan. Unfortunately, Starfield is the last place to play. Starfield, the last place to play it on its console. Unfortunately for me, I was really looking forward to this game. The bus rent is due. Wasn't good. This guy's just a meme now at this point. Just the meme about that failed game he made. It's just hilarious. Failed developer said what? They are just roasting this guy. Like, that is just sad. Once again, he's a game developer. People who play games are interacting with this guy's comment. They're just roasting this guy at this point. Like, the game community doesn't respect this guy one bit at this point. I mean, rightfully so. This whole thing now is just hate on Xbox and other developers. So, I don't know. I guess this roasting is needed at this point. You're still talking about said game despite being a month old. Yes. Another clown said the game was forgotten. People forgot about this game, but they can't help but keep mentioning Starfield. A mid game, yeah. If you play Starfield and says that game is mid, and you're just like brain dead at that point. I don't know. You're just like something's wrong with you. You say Starfield is mid. I gotta say, we said it's not your cup of tea, but just say that game is mediocre. I just don't know what to say at that point. How is your game? How is your company? Oh wait, never mind, because they don't exist anymore. Why has a failed developer and middle-aged man trying to turn into a 15-year-old internet troll for? I don't know. Weird path this dude decided to take. At least David Jaffe, who was an ex-developer, at least he's making YouTube content that's not just completely just hating on other game developers. Maybe those guys should go that route. But he's too busy being on Twitter being bitter over Starfield. 86 is mid now. Yes, they've convinced themselves that an 86 Metacritic score is just so bad. Just the most horrendous game ever. Twitter did not make you a clown. You did. Definitely you if you think Starfield is mid. Yeah, once again, I don't see how people could think Starfield is mediocre. Is a mediocre game. Like, that's just a huge stretch right there. Looks like Grimes needs to pay the rent, so he's crying again. I am blackballed from the game development scene and rely on Twitter revenue. Bro, your game was mid. Where it is, bum. Yeah. I think it's just jealousy at this point. Like, I think it's really just jealousy. And there's a lot of projection based on his last game because that game was obviously mid or just trash because it's no longer here. People only talk about Firefall just to troll this guy or to just respond back to this guy with, but nobody cared about Firefall. And I think that really was the so-called mid game that's being discussed here. Mid game effing clown. A mid game, rich coming from the loser that developed Starfield and had a blunder of $1 million with a buzz for a mid game. Starfield is not mid, you're just butter. You can never make a game like it. What an idiot. They're just roasting this guy. And why does he want to go at the Xbox community continually? I just don't know. That's a battle that you just won't win. You literally want to go against the whole community. I don't know. It's just I don't see this guy winning this battle. I'm pretty sure the clown would be the dude engaged in a console wars in 2023, but go off, my G. You just don't learn, do you? Bro fails as a dev only to spend every day crying about the success of other people's games. If you know so much about game design, go make a good game. It's what you think he would be doing, right? He has experience of making games. You think he'd make another game, but nope. Be just on Twitter, just trolling other game developers and Xbox fans. Actually, you turn out to be even more saltier and bitter about Starfield than you were pretending to be. I would praise that mid game, which isn't as mid as Foam Stars. Your game was completely thrown under the bus, literally and figuratively. Field developers just mauled him because people enjoy a good game that is other than his own mid game. Crumbs still trying to be relevant. David Jaffe is proof that this guy just gets off to stirring up crap. What a loser. Go spend all your game's budget on a bus again, you effing loser. They are not holding back in the comment section. This this idiot again. Oh man, what is that saying? It's like you live long enough to see yourself becoming a villain at this point. I think that's so true. I was like, geez. Once again, this is this dude's like resume. Team lead for World of Warcraft, the original one. Producer of Diablo 2 and StarCraft. And now he's just a bitter internet troll. Just trolling Bethesda and Starfield and Xbox fans. I think that's literally being the definition of becoming a villain now at this point. Well, sucks to suck for this guy. I don't know, maybe X is paying the bills, Twitter, Elon Musk is paying the bills now because game development didn't work out, but it's just sad to see. Like, people who make games now just being bitter trolls. It's like, jeez. That's just tragic, but I'm gonna conclude it right here. Hopefully this troll learns to leave the Xbox community alone or leave Bethesda. Like, why is he still trolling Starfield? This game's been out for a month. Other games have been out, but you just can't help but take shots at Starfield. This game just got really people triggered. I got under their skin. Apparently, it's just as the people say, this game is definitely run free in this guy's mind. He just can't move on. Apparently, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.